First thing is acknowledge the pain. When you push down, shove down, deny the event or the emotions that are connected to the event, what happens is you thwart the healing process. So the grieving process is not supposed to be pretty, right? You're supposed to allow whatever feelings and emotions to rise to the surface. So it's through the expression, the processing, and the understanding of the event that you'll be able to move through the situation. The thing is understanding that everyone's healing process looks different in the sense of the timing and also the way that it's expressed. Everyone gets over things at different moments, different times, and the way that people express the interpretation of whatever loss or grief happens, whether it's sadness, whether it's anger, those are emotions that are unique to the individual. And loss has many triggers to it, right? So there'll be a wide range of emotions. You might have 3 or 4 days that are really, really good, and then on the fifth day, you explode in anger or you become overwhelmed with sadness. It's important to understand that the grieving process it has ups and downs. You'll have good days and then you'll have sad days or angry days. And it's important to be able to be kind to yourself in the process as you're moving through. Another thing is finding a support team, a support group. So whether it's friends or families to be with you, I always say at least have 2 to 3 people that you can confide in and have a safe space to be able to express and process what you're going through. The last one is express yourself creatively, right? So what you can do is dance. I know some people in their pain, they dance. I know some people in their pain, they sing, they create songs or poetry, or they write stories, scrapbooking, or making a photo album of, or even joining a cause that's related to the loss that you have. So there's a myriad of ways that you can move through this healing process in a safe way. 15 to 20 minutes. Research shows that 15 to 20 minutes of exercise a day can reduce depression in an individual by 30%. 15 to 20 minutes. That's getting up, maybe taking a walk, maybe jogging. I joke with some of my friends. I say in the middle of your television show, when there's a commercial, do some push-ups, do some sit-ups, do some stretching, right? That is being active, right? Maybe going on a nature walk, getting outside, and being able to just breathe in the air and go for a walk. That's helpful. Another thing that's helpful is jump rope. Like that's something that really gets your heart moving. The exercise, you really want to be physical, you really want to get your heart beating. So jump rope is another one. It's a great way. And if there's something you want to do to get the family involved, Zumba. Like YouTube has Zumba. You can go on social media. They have live Zumbas, and you get your kids involved, and you guys are all moving and dancing. This is a great way to continue to move in the midst of this COVID-19 pandemic where a lot of things are closed. All right, so that's the physical aspect. Another thing that's related to your physical health is sleep. Like, I know kids must have been excited to not have to necessarily go to school in the beginning, right? So you can stay up late, you can go to sleep whenever you want, you can wake up whenever you want, but the reality is that it messes up your physical equilibrium, right? And what can happen is you can end up being tired all the time because you're not getting sufficient amount of sleep at night. So making sure that you have some type of bedtime routine and a wake routine, even in the midst of chaos in the world, if you can keep a certain level of discipline as it relates to your going to sleep and waking up, that can help you with your physical health. So this is the last question. It says, can you recommend anything for maintaining good mental health? And I want to say yes. Before I do that, I want to share an alarming statistic that was from the National Bureau of Economic Research. And it says that with every 1% of unemployment, there is an increase, 3.6%, in overdose deaths and 1% in suicides because of unemployment, right? I share that to say mental health is vital. It's very important that we maintain our mental health because we are in very alarming and challenging times. So, maintaining your mental health. One thing that I do want to share is a gratitude journal. I know this is almost sounds elementary. It's just like I don't want to do that, but this is something that has proven to reduce depression. It's been proven to increase endorphins and serotonin in the brain. That helps with the pleasure center of your brain, and also with sleeping and having positive thoughts and emotions. The gratitude journal. What does that look like? Three things that you're grateful for in the morning when you wake up. Just jot those things down. Three things that you're grateful for that happen during the day when you get ready to go to sleep. If you can keep your mind focused on the things that are good, that is a buffer to a lot of the negative things that are happening in our world right now. Another thing that's really important is controlling what goes into your eyes and your ears. We have social media, we have the news, we have music, we have videos, we have our friends. Everybody has all these conspiracy theories, all this negativity that's going on in the world and it's getting passed in social media. Feeling yourself with positive content. So if you know motivational speakers, make sure you're listening to them in the morning or at night or during the day and when you're driving or while you're exercising. Positive and encouraging, uplifting music that helps you. Have you ever been in the elevator, right, and there's music playing, and then when you leave the elevator, you find yourself maybe humming to a certain tune that you don't even know where it came from? That's because music is powerful and it goes right into your subconscious, and you have no control over that. So if you want to help your mental health, play positive, uplifting, and encouraging music that will help you. Discover yourself. What are some things that you love to do? What are some things that you've always been interested in, but you never had the time to do it? Now is the time. You want to read that book. You want to do that online class. You want to learn that skill. You want to play that instrument. You want to write a book. You want to journal or write poetry. Like, this is the time that you have to do that. So embrace yourself, love yourself well, be kind to yourself in the process, and we will all get through this together. LoveWins.